if you still have the dream to study in Canada, but you do not have the financial capability to achieve that, then this scholarship would help you achieve your dreams. As you can see right here, this is the benefit of the scholarship we're looking at today. It covers your full tuition fee, and also your flight ticket and immigration support is also covered. Not only that, it covers your accommodation, and also you get stipends for living expenses. Interesting, right? Also, your health insurance is covered, and then you also get career services and support. What can be better than this? You also get access to a Global Mastercard Foundation alumni network. And as if that is not enough, you also get something called the Social Entrepreneurship Fund. And this is very interesting because it is an initiative for scholars who are enterprising and want to start a venture back in their continent. So you can make use of this Social Entrepreneurship Fund to start your own initiative or company. Today, we are looking at the Mastercard Foundation Scholars Program at UBC, the University of British Columbia in Canada. This is a master's scholarship, and in this video, we are going to learn about everything you need to know to apply to this scholarship, the eligibility criteria, and step-by-step how to apply to the scholarship so that you are not confused as you navigate the application process by yourself. In case you notice, before we talk about how to apply to this particular scholarship, let's take a look at the scholarship eligibility. So what are the requirements for you to be eligible? So one thing you need to note before we continue is that the application to this scholarship is quite easy because you just have to apply to the scholarship first. You don't have to apply for admission yet. Only when you are successful with the application for scholarship, then you will be invited to apply for admission. So you don't have to waste your time applying for admission and scholarship, and if you don't get it, that's a waste of time. So let's take a look at the requirements. So if you are eligible, then you are welcome to apply. So first, you must have completed a bachelor's. Because this is a master's scholarship, you need a bachelor's to apply for a master's. And then the second criteria is that you do not already have a master's degree. So if you already have a master's degree, you are not eligible. And then you have to be 35 years or younger at the time of application. The next criteria is that you have to be a citizen or a refugee of a sub-Saharan African country. There's a link right here to check out the countries that are eligible. So let's check it out quickly. So I'm going to click on this link. And right here, you can see the different sub-Saharan countries that are eligible. So the good thing is that most of my audience are eligible, like those in Nigeria, as well as in Ghana. You can see right here, Kenya is also there. So just check through this list and let me know in the comment section if you can find your country on this list. Or if you cannot find your country, also let me know. Comment where you're watching from so that the next opportunity, I'll make sure that you are eligible to apply. The final criteria is that you have to be applying to a master's degree in one of the eligible programs listed below. So there are programs that are eligible, and let's take a look at the programs right away. So if you come right here, if you have to decide on one of the following programs. So the very first one, you can see right here, master in the Faculty of Land and Food Systems. So there's a master of Food and Resource Economics, and there is Master of Food Science, and there's Master of Land and Water Systems. So we also have Masters of Sustainable Forest Management. We have Master of International Forestry, Master of Geomatics for Environmental Management, Master of Science, Masters of Applied Science in Forestry. And in Faculty of Science, we have Master of Data Science. So these are the programs that are eligible. Hopefully, you are interested in one of these programs. So you can easily click on each of the programs to find out more information. So talking about how to apply, the first thing you need to do is decide on any of these programs that you are interested in. So you have to decide on the programs from this list that you are interested in. So that is the first step. The second step would be to consult this link right here. So you have to consult this link to check out the minimum academic requirements and international credentials for graduate students. So check out this link on your own to make sure you meet the requirement for graduate studies in this particular university. And this is a good news for English requirements. If your bachelor's was taught in English, as you can see right here, you are eligible. You don't have to take any form of English test. You can see your bachelor's degree. If your bachelor's degree was not taught in English, then make arrangements to complete an English proficiency exam. So you can take either TOEFL or IELTS. So you can also check out the UBC English requirement right here. But if your first degree, your bachelor's was in English, I think you are good to go. As you can see right here, you must complete the MasterCard Foundation Scholar Program application before you apply to UBC. So there's the application button right here. You have to apply for the scholarship, fill out the scholarship application form, and once you get back from the scholarship, you can then apply for admission. So we are going to take a look at the documents you need to submit for the scholarship just in a moment. But before that, you can see the selection criteria right here, or what they are looking out for. So they have not specifically stated that you need to have a particular CGPA. However, academic merit is important. So they look at academic merit of the candidate that qualifies for admission to the program of choice. And they also look at the track record as a transformative leader and service within their community. So this is why I always emphasize that you should be involved in a form of community service. Maybe you have a particular cause. It can be climate, it can be food security. You can have an something like a brand, an NGO, non-profit, where you enlighten people about food security, or you are doing something for your community. So it's a key to winning a scholarship when you involve in form of service, community service. And it is even better when this community service is linked with the program that you are applying to. So they also look at the quality of application in line with the program theme, and then they also look at the potential impacts on development of the applicant's home country. So this would help you to guide your application, and also your personal statement or letter of motivation. So you can see the last one right here: applicants who have faced significant barrier to education, social, financial, personal, practical, or health related. So they also consider those kind of applicants more. So the good news is that it is not just one of these, but they are going to look at each of these, so you can have more points on a particular criteria and less points on another one. So for example, if you don't have a very good academic merit or CGPA, your track record on leadership and community service can cover for that, or any other criteria right here. You must note that the deadline to apply to this scholarship is 31st of October. So put in your application as soon as possible. This is very urgent. So guys, these are the documents you need to submit. So submit this document first to the scholarship before the 31st of October and wait for the response. Hopefully you get the scholarship, and then you can apply to UBC, and you are steps closer to achieving your dreams in Canada. So guys, these are the documents you would need to submit. First of all, you have to complete the application form for the scholarship. So that is the link above. If you click on the apply now, you will go to the application form and you complete that. And within the application form, you are going to write a personal statement, what you can call it letter of motivation. And this should be 200 to 300 words, as you can see right here. So guys, I have the scholarship ebook. You have all the tips for winning a fully funded scholarship on that ebook, and you can get that ebook with the link in the YouTube video description. And there are letters of motivation, personal statements from scholars who have actually won scholarships. So you're not going to copy, but when you read through those letters of motivation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, more of them, it will help you to understand how you can also write your award-winning letter of motivation. I believe it will be very useful for you to get the ebook if you haven't. So the second document you need to submit is your CV, or what they call resume. The next document is to provide 2 reference letters on official letterhead. So these reference letters could be from your past lecturers or your supervisors. I always encourage you to use someone with a very high profile, maybe a professor, but if you don't have a professor, you can use a doctor. Then this letter should be attached to your application. You don't have to send them by email. So you have to get the hard copies or scanned copies and upload them by yourself while applying for the scholarship. And then you have to upload your transcript as well. So you can see these are just 4 documents that you need to start with, and I believe you can get these documents easily. Just the reference letter, you might have to contact your past lecturers, but for every other thing, it is good to go. So once you're ready, you have to apply. Click on the apply button right here. So guys, you can see the 4th step. Once your MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program application is complete, eligible applicants will receive email with instructions to submit an online application to UBC. So that is very good, because only those who are eligible will not go through the stress of applying to UBC. So once you think that this is for you, I believe it's for you, then click on the apply now button, and that will take you to the scholarship application page. We're just going to give it some time. Okay, yeah. So you can see right here, you just have to read through. Make sure you read through. It's very important to read through the pages. And I'm going to click on next. And you just have to start already. So you can see this is 02. This is survey first. Scholarship eligibility, just for you to check, for them to know if you are eligible. So you just have to tick through, read and tick through, and follow the instructions. And thereafter, you answer these questions right here. But make sure you read through before you answer. That you can put in your names right here, your gender. This is a form of registration. That you can put in your email address. So just do everything like this. Just read through and fill out the forms. And then you can click on next. That is how you continue. So I think it is very easy. You just have to read through and answer the questions in the form.